I haven't seen the Devil May Cry anime. I haven't seen it yet. I don't have Netflix. I got rid of my Netflix a long time ago. When One Piece season 2 is closer to releasing, I think I'll get Netflix again, and I'll go through and watch a bunch of the shows. But when they were doing the Devil May Cry anime, I saw like some of the trailers, and I thought it looked terrible. It's got the weird art style that I wasn't really vibing with. It just seems cringe, and I figured it was gonna flop upon arrival. Now, this channel is called SOOH, and I've never watched anything. We'll see if they get the subscribe button. Which I actually did a video recently on Neil Druckmann, and that guy got the subscribe button after I was done. He's gonna get the subscribe button. I really like that video. But this video, we will see if he gets the honorary subscribe button and the like. But this is called "I Will Crash Out Now" about the Devil May Cry anime for 5 minutes and 56 seconds. I want to see this crash out. I'm excited. I like a good crash out, but from what I heard, this is dog poop, and it's deserved of the crash out.
We're really just gonna ignore how these guys made an adaptation of Dante's story and then proceeded to tell a story that was literally not his. The guy gets sedated and put in a tube, for crying out loud. We're watching from the eyes of a goddamn side character.
Dude, this is oh my god! They did it again! Oh, I didn't know they did this! I don't know if, they might have Dante throughout the show, but they did this in He-Man. They did this with He-Man, where they like tricked everybody into thinking it was gonna be like cool and based, and it was gonna be a good retelling of He-Man, and then they knock He-Man out for the entire show except for like 3 episodes, and it all focuses around some chick that you have no idea who she is. Like, well, I think with He-Man, she had, like, some pre-context. But to take the main character out of the show really fast is so retarded. I don't know why they keep doing this. Like, if you want something to stand on its own 2 feet, and you're like, I want to make a story about, like, this empowered female or something, just write a new story. Dude, if you can have 472 isekai anime, you don't think that you can make an empowering female story about a chick being badass? Get out of here, dog. Come on, just make your own stuff.
So yeah, this isn't much of an unpopular opinion at this point, but the Devil May Cry anime...
Not that I call myself a superhero, but your mom does.
...completely misses the point of...
Oh, and by the way, if you guys didn't know, one of the other reasons I'm watching this is I'm a huge Duke Nukem fan. I really like Duke Nukem. And the guy who directed this is now going to direct Duke Nukem.
Devil May Cry. I mean, let's just list off the offenses here. Generic racism bad plot? Check. Strong woman trope who cusses a ton and completely misses the original point of the character? Check. Evil Joe Biden? Check. This stupid rabbit mother... Wait, actually, he's kind of chill. We can keep him.
This just seems nonsensical. Why didn't you just, like, here's the thing. They could have easily gone through and just made a TV show based off of the first game. They could have just made been like, okay, here's the story breakdown. They could have, looked up an hour-long retrospective explaining the story of, Devil May Cry, made a cool anime of it, and then just, continued to profit off of the building of, there's, 5 games that you could base stories off of. Why don't you just do that?
If you're at all a fan of Devil May Cry, sure, you probably binged the thing like I did and had a couple of pretty hype moments when Dante did cool shit. But the rest of the show played out like a post-Phase 4 Marvel TV series. How Adi Shankar managed to take a story about 2 demon brothers and their constant tug-of-war of ideals and turn it into government bad, racism bad, humans bad is completely beyond me.
It's okay, dude. I hate this. I'm so sick of this narrative. It's like we can't have anything else. It has to tie into this giant a more giant political nuance and all this other stuff. Why can't we just have good stories, bro? Why can't you just do a good story? Why can't you just do the fucking thing? I don't know. We have to make everything bigger and bigger than before. It has to tie into the poor infrastructure or the imbalance of power or whatever, and it's so like, why? What is there anything necessary? Like, what do we need to do? Do I need to start recruiting writers for these studios so that we can actually just be like, hey, oh, you wanna tell a story about racism? Okay, go find something that deals with racism. You are doing devil killing brother drama. That's what you're doing. If you don't want to write that, get the fuck out. Go find another job. You're fired. Like, it's so simple to me in my head that you get somebody that can take the story of the game and then just like streamline it the best they can, fill in any issues that are that may be there with the plot, pad out anything that needs to be padded out, and then ship. Cool, good. The fans will love it. We'll be good. Action's there. 10-4, you're gonna get a nice little penis tug at the vagina flick at the end of this little production line. But instead they're like, no, but I want to talk about racism in America. Fucking gay shit, dude. Gay shit.
Like, we say Lady May Cry like it's a joke, but that's literally what this show is. It's not even about Dante anymore. It's about Lady starting to doubt her ideals and what she was led to believe by the organization that backs her after interacting with demons and a dude that was raised by demons. Dante was a fucking Deus Ex Machina plot tool that swooped in to save the day without any meaningful action. His first Devil Trigger scene happened out of nowhere, unprompted, and his sword was nowhere to be found. Sure, them stealing Nero's theme song was cool and all, but that scene had so little substance to it that you'd come away better fulfilled by asking Uncle Roger.
Well, and this is the exact same thing, 100% the exact same thing that fucking what's that loser's name? Kevin Smith. Kevin Smith was like, I'm here for the nerds, I'm here for the comics, I'm with nerd culture, but I'm gonna make a He-Man show that doesn't have fucking He-Man because I want to like prop up women. Like, and this is the problem that a lot of these fucking goon bags utilize. They're like, oh, when I'm not getting into diaper play, I like to write stories that are dog shit, but I make sure to put in somebody that is in society is told is oppressed, so that way if you fuck around I can put a shield and call you a sexist or some shit. It's like, dude, fuck off.
For a vegan option. It actually baffles me. Like, just going past the fact that they used Dante's damn Devil Trigger as a tool to save some people falling out of a plane, his sword wasn't near him. The entire point of Dante's Devil Trigger Awakening was to hint towards the fact that the rebellion may not be just a regular sword, and they just didn't have it. Is this how a Sonic fan feels every time they get a new game? Because they butchered my boy so bad that even someone like me, who's only played Devil May Cry 5, can tell that they butchered my boy. I get that this is supposed to be...
I played quite a bit through Devil May Cry 1 and 2. I can't do the camera angles. The camera angles are really rough in those games. They're too much like Resident Evil, and they give me migraines and nausea, so I try to avoid those. Especially like now that I have a video. I have one video where I talk about Resident Evil and its terrible camera angles. So that video exists, and now anybody who wonders why I don't play the first two Devil May Cries, you got an answer. Your fucking answer's been made. Don't complain about it to me.
Be a new timeline where things are different and whatever, but the least you can do is keep the basic concept of the story alive. In 8 episodes, you didn't introduce the actual conflict, didn't flesh out the main character, and spent most of your screen time with the American government and a grown-ass woman who cusses like a 12-year-old Chinese boy who just found out what English sounded like. From all of the Devil May Cry lore videos I've watched, the gist of DMC 3, the game parallel to this show, would be Dante's coming of age, where he learns to take things seriously, gains a reason to grow as a person, and whatever else a cocky youngster who eats pizza 24/7 would need to learn. It's a character-driven plot with a lot of style. Not whatever the fuck this is.
Yep. Well, I mean, that doesn't push, that doesn't, like, okay, now, see, this is, oh my god, it's so easy. Now I understand why it's so easy for those YouTubers to turn into, like, the quartering or whatever, is because, like, this shit is insufferable, and it's so blatantly in your face that you can't, like, it like, muddies the water so bad. Like, how can you be so fucking stupid to not see this shit? And it's like, oh, well, you're just being a fucking loser. Go touch grass. You need to go outside more. That's why the only reason you didn't like it. It's like, what? Like, why the fuck are these studios making something based on an IP that already has pre-built lore? Why don't they just put the lore on screen? That seemed pretty fucking simple to me. Like, the Halo show was a great example of that. When, dude, instead of just doing Halo, right? Instead of just doing Halo, they're like, here's some person named Khan. We're gonna care about her a lot. And you're like, what do they have to do with it? I don't know, this is this. We wanted to write this story, but instead we had to make a fucking Halo shit. So we're just kind of gonna shove Master Chief in whenever we feel necessary. We're gonna focus on this other bitch, and it's like, that's not why I'm here. Yeah, it's such a bad rug pull, and it's so disingenuous to all the pre-built lore, and it's so, like, it sucks to be a fan of something and just watch it get shit on, and And in the world of the culture bullshit that we live in now, the fact that they utilize like, oh well, you just don't like women or whatever. It's like that's not the argument. I don't care that she's like a powerful character. What I care about is the fact that you fucking shit on everything.
This anime can be chalked up to, and I hate to say it,
racism bad, huh? Huh?
I can't believe I just had to use a clip of Connor slandering my favorite anime in a positive context.
Like 100%, dude. It's so annoying. I played. There was a game called that I was really excited for. It was like a Magic FPS game called I can't even Immortals of Avion or something, and it was bad. The whole game ended up like all the cool stuff that they could have done with like a fantasy direction FPS. They just went to the same storyline, racism bad, and it's so annoying, dude. Write something original. It's not original to do racism is bad anymore. We've seen it a million times. It's boring. It's insufferable. It's cringe and gay, and it's like loser bullshit.
Get it. Racism bad is a cheap way to make a compelling antagonist. It's a cheap way to get your audience thinking that maybe the main characters aren't just objectively correct all of the time. It's a cheap way to do a lot of things.
But why don't we just like at this point, the old style of the main character is good all the time, and just like the bad character is so much simpler. Like it seems like fresh when we get that, because I'm so sick of why does every villain have to have like this in depth that we got to be sympathetic with them? Why can't they just be like an evil fucking asshole? Why can't they be a monster of a person and we just want them dead? Why do we need to empathize with every villain? Well, there's not the line between good and evil isn't as black and white as you think. Get the fuck out of here. Sometimes I just want to see people beat the shit out of each other.
So you can pretend your show is complex. But that train left the station a couple decades ago. Also, Lady isn't the fucking main character. And I'm not gonna lie, this show has a lot of great little bits. How Unsleepy Joe kills all of the refugees and unintentionally manipulates Lady to hate the rabbit dude more. Fire. How the first appearance of Plasma and him explaining his powers and quantum superpositioning hints at Virgil being alive. Fire. I'm sure I don't even need to mention all the funny and cool shit Dante pulls off. But that's all there is. It's all fan service. And just like any other kind of fan service, showing an audience pretty shit might distract some of us, but never all of us. Oh, and making Lady curse all this much? Yeah, that was stupid. I'm not going to make any accusations.
I don't care if a character curses a lot. That never has bothered me.
Or assumptions here, but if we were to say aim to make a strong woman type of character, I think the last thing that we would want to do is make her talk like she just found out what fuck meant. Being that level of edgy doesn't make you cool or strong, it just makes you a little bitch. And a little bitch who needs a half demon dude with white hair and a big ass sword to come bail you out of every situation you get into. Lady in the original Devil May Cry wasn't a damsel in distress by any means. She shot a rocket at the main character before even looking at him. Did Sleeping Beauty set up Home Alone traps for her prince to fucking die in before he managed to reach her? I think that character was plenty strong. And even better, she worked as a side character whose character arc didn't take up the entire story about a whole different person.
Yeah, dude, it's so... The problem with the modern writing is they'll look at something like this and they're like, oh, dude, that chick's really cool. What if, I don't like his masculinity is just giving me the ick. It's giving me the ick. It's too much ick, but I think we should focus on her. I don't think anybody will care if we just focus on her. Make her more of a crucial part of the story. I think that they just dumbed her down because at the time they were like mad sexist or something. It's...
If you can't tell, Lady May Cry got on my nerves. Again, I get it. New continuity, new characters, new rules. But the show's called goddamn Devil May Cry, not...
Yeah, dude, this is why I don't like when they're like, well, it's in a different universe. It's a new continuity. That means they can do whatever they want. I'm like, then why didn't you just make a new show? Why are you taking characters that people know, already have a relationship with, bases slightly off the games or the like the previous TV show, like in this case it had another anime, but why are you gonna utilize these characters and then do just like this is a shitty fan novel. This is a shitty fan novel was what it is. We are at the point now where the writing in the entertainment industry is just people that were like, I don't like this, so I'm gonna make a fan novel, but I'm gonna call it under a different continuity. So if anybody gets mad, they're just being stupid, sexist losers. Like, and it's just gay, dude. It's so unnecessarily retarded.
Devil isn't actually so bad, and you should get to know him sometime. It's supposed to be about Dante doing stylish shit and fucking up demons while grappling with his demonic heritage. not playing mind games with the audience to somehow make humanity the villains again. We've had too much of that, and we really don't need more of it. It's really boring and one-dimensional. Sometimes, the people just want a show about a cool dude doing cool shit while experiencing various existential crises because his brother keeps coming back.
Well, and the thing about writing an existential crisis and stuff, that's difficult. That's hard. It's so much easier to just say racism bad and show like a bunch of racist shit, because it's like it's been done so many times. You just have to hit copy and paste. It's easy to hit copy and paste, but like showing the inner turmoil of of a person dealing with their past, that's difficult, and we can't do that. That would require work.
It's okay to give the people what they want once in a while. Anyway, that's about it for what I had to say about this show. I didn't really want to do anything like comparing Game Dante and Show Dante too extensively because, well, one, I didn't play DMC 3, and two, it's a new continuity. He doesn't have to be the same character. I'm still allowed to say that this version sucks.
Yeah, I mean, like, here's the thing. I don't like that this is a scapegoat we've seen in the modern era a lot, where they're like, well, it's a new continuity, so you should just ignore anything that you have problems with. It's like, why couldn't you, why is it to the point that we haven't had, like, I haven't watched the original Devil May Cry anime, but I know that people had problems with it. Why are we here, and why haven't we gotten, like, a Devil May Cry anime that, like, compiles and, like, uses the story yet in, like, a real meaningful way? Why the fuck are we getting a bunch of new continuity? It's so they can get away with writing whatever the fuck they want. That's the problem. They're using new continuity as a shield from criticism.
If you want to see more of me crashing out, well, that's hopefully not the main focus of this channel, but there is the occasional video, so go subscribe.
Nah, crashing out is the main focus of my channel. I love crashing out. It's fun. There's something about amped up rage for entertainment that I've always just been like I feel like it's fun. I don't know. I have fun like getting all hyped up in these videos. I'm not, like, never really that mad, but I love playing up, like, not playing up like I'm lying, but like playing it up like I'm having a good time, trying to be as entertaining as possible. And it's like, I don't mind the crash out perspective. Like, who cares if you crash out? Like, who gives a shit? Just do it, dude. Do it. Go full send. This is an amazing video.
Subscribe, I guess.
That was a great video. It was a great video. I'm gonna hit subscribe on this guy. He deserved it. But it's like, I don't know. I'm just so sick of, like, oh, well, it's in a new continuity, so you can't criticize it. Oh, your character's different. Well, then you have the games. It's like, yeah, but you use the name of the game for your show. Why didn't you just do something close to the name of the game? Like, what the fuck are we doing here? I don't know, dude. And, like, then you get the people who are sitting there trying to tell you that it's like, well, you're wrong, because you just need to ignore all the criticisms, because, again, dude, it's new continuity and you're sexist. That's lame. It's so lame. That's all I got on that one, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.